A new documentary has emerged questioning the circumstances surrounding the tragic and untimely death of Gary Coleman, the beloved actor best known for portraying Arnold Jackson on the iconic 1970s and 1980s sitcom Diff'rent Strokes. Coleman's death in 2010, officially attributed to a brain hemorrhage following a fall in his Utah home, was originally deemed an accident. However, this documentary suggests there may be more to the story, raising questions about whether Coleman's death was the result of foul play. The circumstances of Gary Coleman's death. Gary Coleman's death occurred under mysterious circumstances that have been a subject of controversy for over a decade. On May 26, 2010, Coleman reportedly fell in his home, suffering a head injury that led to a brain hemorrhage. He was rushed to a hospital in critical condition and 2 days later was taken off life support by his then ex-wife, Shannon Price. The decision to remove him from life support, as well as the nature of the injury itself, has led many to speculate whether the fall was truly accidental or something more sinister. The documentary explores whether the medical and legal investigations into his death were thorough enough, or if certain key details were overlooked or deliberately ignored. Shannon Price's role in Coleman's final days central to the speculation is Shannon Price, Coleman's ex-wife, who was with him at the time of the fall. Price, with whom Coleman had a complicated and tumultuous relationship, called 911 after his fall, yet her actions during and after the emergency have raised suspicion. In the documentary, several unsettling details about their relationship are brought to light, including previous incidents of domestic discord, which raised questions about Price's possible involvement in his injury. Despite their divorce in 2008, Price continued to live with Coleman, and their relationship was reportedly marred by frequent arguments and tension.
92 East.
In what city?
Sanderson, Utah.
What's the problem? Tell me what's happened.
I had my husband go make me some food downstairs. He just got home. I heard this big bang. I went downstairs, blood everywhere. I don't know if he's okay. I'm not down there right now because I have seizures. If I get stressed out, I'm going to seize.
Okay, do you know what happened? Did he fell? Or?
His head is bloody. There's blood all over the floor. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. I just heard this bang and I went down there. He's on the floor. And
what type of bang?
Huh?
What type of bang?
What type of what?
What type of bang? Like, was it loud, like a crash, like something fell?
Like he fell, yeah. Send someone quick because I don't even know if he's like going to be alive because there's a lot of blood on the floor.
Is there any way you can go down there at all?
I'll try. I don't know. I mean, I can't.
How old is your husband?
42.
Okay, good. Somebody else is taking out the ambulance. I'm going to stay on the line with you, okay?
Well, yeah.
Is there anyone else there with you that can go downstairs?
No.
Okay.
I've just been kind of sick, and I don't want to be traumatized right now.
Is he conscious?
I don't know. No, he was like bubbling at the mouth and stuff. Hold on a minute. Gary.
Okay. Do you know if he's breathing?
He's moving. I can hear him making noise.
You can hear him moving?
Mm-hmm. Gary, are you okay? Stay where you are. Don't move, Gary.
Okay, can you tell him to put pressure on the wound?
Well, it's on the back of his head.
Okay, but he needs to still try and put pressure on the wound if he's talking to you.
Gary, you got to put pressure on your wound. What happened? Don't, Gary, don't. Don't fall. No, Roxy.
Can you go where he is and help him?
He's lethargic. I can't really help him. I just need help quick.
Okay, I've got him on the way. I'm just trying to help you out until they get there, okay?
Okay. So I just can't be here with the blood. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't. I have my dog. Come on. Stay like that, okay? What is wrong?
Hey, so he fell while he was cooking, or what happened?
I don't know. I just heard this big... Yeah, I don't know what happened. He fell, and I don't know. Okay. And there was blood all over, and I can't do anything.
Okay. Where is he at now?
On the floor in the kitchen. And he's just sitting there. He's sitting up now, but he's like, nah. I mean, his head's all bloody in the back. And I can't drive because, like I said, I have seizures and I've been sick and, I can't do anything right now. And, my God, I don't even know what happened. I just asked him, can you go make me some food? And, and he's like, yeah. And he hit his head, and I don't know. I know it's from his head, though, because I looked at the back of his head and saw bloody and gross, and, so.
And what's your name?
Shannon Price.
Okay. And so he's conscious now?
He's conscious, but...
Okay, he is conscious.
He's not, with it. And I don't know if he had a seizure. I don't know if he just hit his head and fell. Because, he was kind of he wasn't, convulsing or anything, but you know what I mean?
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
I can't really get around it as it is, you know what I mean?
Shannon, can you tell him to try and put pressure on the back of his head?
No, can't. It's all bloody, and I'm not trying to do. He's not with it. I asked him. I said, "Can you put?"
Okay, but keep asking him until he does it, because he may not be able to understand what you're saying. So, is there any way you can go in there and at least give him a towel?
Hold on, yeah.
Okay.
I can try and find one for him. I'm just panicked. I don't know what to do. I'm over here dragging like a freaking crazy person. Hold on, let me try and see. When are they going to be here, do you know?
Okay, they're on their way. It just depends on where in the city they were when we called them out.
Gary! I just don't want him to die. I'm freaking out, really bad.
I understand. We just need to try and get some help. So we need to try and get that.
Gary, don't move. Don't move. Stay there, okay? You have to put this on your head. Oh. Keep pressure on this, okay? Hold this. Oh. And your body freaking over. Don't move.
Okay.
I don't even know why you're standing. Here.
Tell him he needs to sit down.
You need to sit down. Sit down. Gary, sit down. What's wrong? Look at the floor. Sit down. Oh. Sit down. Ready? You gotta sit, okay? And keep that.
Okay, can you check the front door? I have somebody that's just calling up now.
You guys can come in. Tell them to come in.
Okay. Just tell them to walk in.
I'm gagging. I got blood on myself. I can't deal.
Can you go to the front door?
They can come in.
I know, but I want you to go to the front door. If it's making you gag, I want you to go to the front door and open it for him.
It's open. It's open. He's going up now. I just can't stand very long without,
Okay.
And I'm panic-stricken, and I
want you to let me know when the officers are with you, okay?
He's here right now.
Okay, then I'm going to let you go, okay, Shannon?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Price's behavior on the call. In the 911 call, Shannon Price is heard describing the situation to the operator, but her tone and attitude during the call struck many as unusual for someone witnessing a medical emergency. At times, she seems distressed, but her demeanor has been described by some listeners as relatively detached and even more focused on her own health concerns than Gary Coleman's dire condition. Price told the operator that she could not help Coleman directly because she was dealing with her own illness and didn't want to get stressed out. This detail stood out because, as Coleman lay bleeding from his head injury, Price mentioned that she couldn't get near him due to a fear of seeing blood, saying, "I can't be near blood." Rather than taking immediate action to aid her ex-husband, Price is heard repeatedly asking for help while maintaining a distance from the injured actor. Some critics have suggested that her behavior on the call was inconsistent with someone who was witnessing a life-threatening emergency involving a loved one. Details of the injury. During the 911 call, Price described Coleman as bubbling at the mouth and bleeding profusely from the back of his head, stated that he had fallen after what she described as a seizure or episode related to his lifelong health issues. However, the specifics of the fall and injury have been debated, with the documentary questioning whether the injury Coleman sustained could have been the result of more than just a fall. The documentary brings in experts who analyze the call and Coleman's injury, suggesting that there may have been inconsistencies in the account provided during the emergency. Unresolved Questions and Coleman's Legacy. The documentary does not claim to provide definitive answers, but it highlights the many unresolved questions that continue to cloud Gary Coleman's death. By revisiting the events leading up to his fall, the nature of his injury, and the decisions made in his final moments, the filmmakers aim to shed new light on whether Coleman's death was truly an accident or if foul play could have been involved. Beyond the mystery surrounding his death, the documentary also serves as a poignant reminder of Coleman's struggles throughout his life. Despite achieving fame at a young age, Coleman's personal and professional life was fraught with challenges, including health problems, financial mismanagement, and the pressures of fame. His death, the documentary suggests, may be a tragic coda to a life marked by hardship and controversy. The film invites viewers to reconsider Gary Coleman's legacy, not just as a child star who delivered iconic catchphrases like, "What you talkin' about, Willis?" but as a man who may have met an unjust and untimely end. By raising these questions, the documentary aims to reignite public interest in his case, potentially pushing for a deeper investigation and a more comprehensive understanding of the circumstances surrounding his death. In light of these revelations, the question lingers. Was Gary Coleman's death truly an accident? Is there more to the story? The documentary leaves the door open to both possibilities, compelling viewers to consider what really happened to one of television's most beloved stars.